In the world stage, Iran and Iranian are standing in a pivotal moment of their history. It appears that the task in front of the Iranian are huge and humongous. They need support of the international and many countries to fulfill their dream. As you might know, the Iranian has been under Islamic dictatorship for the past 47 years. The recent event in January 2026 resulted in massacre of 10,000s of Iranian in a brutal way. Today's Iranian are angry. They are charged for uprising, but they are against a brutal regime with gun. And they need support. They need tools to fight the aggressor and get rid of the dictatorship and return to democracy and join the civilized world. Many countries are supporting, in particular the United States, European for so many years, for many reasons. Most of it is financial and economy, despite European Union called themselves as cradle of civilization and revolutionary, but they have been working with the Islamic Republic despite their knowledge of their atrocities, killing and dictatorship. The question is why? Recently, the European Union decided to add the IRGC to the terrorist group, something that the United States did many years ago. Canadian recently joined, Australian also joined, but the British government has not done yet. And there are many people in Iran that believe that the British government is the instigator and supporter of the political Islam in the world and in Iran. And the event of the past week or so with regard to denial of British government to call the IRGC the terrorist group might point to that fact. In any rate, the United States has been very supportive. President Trump in many instances told and asked Iranian to continue to struggle. The United States has built up a significant military activity in the Middle East, in the Persian Gulf, in the Sea of Arabia. The Abraham Lincoln group has already in the Arabian Sea. The H.W. Bush is approaching, and recently Delbert D. Black destroyer is joining the group. Above and beyond that, there are fleet of F-35 and F-15 in the region, in Diego Garcia and Al Udeid in Qatar. Two countries in the region, Saudi Arabia and UAE, has supported this initiative, although quietly. They have collaborating with the United States, while the Qataris, although has American base there, and Turkey, they talking from two sides of their mouth. Qatari has been supportive of Islamic Republic in the past, and also has been supportive of the Iranian proxies such as Hezbollah and Hamas. In any rate, Turkey has also entered into this equation, and they are with Qataris. They trying to act as an intermediary. As we know, Turkey has its ambitious agenda, and in fact, when you consider the United States and UAE and Saudi Arabia that supporting the regime change and in favor of supporting the Iranian, the Qataris and Turkey seems to be a spoiler, and somehow they are preventing, and they really wants the political Islam and Republic of Islam survive, but they do have their own reason, which is convoluted and in fact politically seems to be not only bad decision, but also against the political norm and political health in the region, because the Islamic Republic is not only a brutal regime, but over the course of past 47 years has been involved in many atrocities and criminal acts in Europe, in America, and even in Turkey. One of the reasons that Turkey pursue this initiative is because of the bad condition in Iran. There are huge amount of the investment by Iranian in Turkey. They are investing in real estate. In particular, many of the Islamic leaders are investing and transferring money to Turkey. But Turkey is by itself very ambitious. President Erdogan claimed himself as a new caliphate of the Islamic world, but I believe that they want the weak Islamic Iran for them to be able to pursue their dream. In any rate, the accumulation of the military might of United States and support of the Israel, or accumulation of Israeli force and supporting the United States seems to be a pivotal moment for this event. The question that many Iranian and many other people ask is when the America is going to intervene and start some sort of military action, or there are some speculation that the America might have a cold feet in this regard, but none of them is true. The issue of military action in Iran by United States is very complex. There is the issue of the Russia and China. The Russia and China recently canceled their military exercise jointly with Iran, and it appears that they are really staying away confrontation with the United States. Although they do some partnership with Iranian, but they have refused to be strategic partners since the political Islam is not in favor of Russia or China. Russia and China also have large population of Muslim that has been in contact with Islamic Republic, and the Islamic Republic has not been shy to export the revolutionary idea to that area. So as such, the Russian and the Chinese, although talking to support Iranian, but they are staying away and in fact in favor of regime change in Iran. However, the putting a booth on the ground by American is very difficult. Iran is a very large country, 90 million. There are 5 to 6 million dedicated supporter of a supreme leader, and they are like any other political Islam and any other terrorist. They are ready to die, to go to heaven for whatever reason. In any rate, it appears that a calculated military action, targeted goals and targeted places or targeted individual would be the key to this operation. There are many IRGC's headquarters and barracks that could be a legitimate target. Although the nuclear facility has been damaged, but there are some remnants of it. There are 441 kilogram of enriched uranium in Iran that is been hiding by Iranian. The individual of IRGC and other official are the fair target, and it appears that collectively, if this action excuse me, this action being carried out, this might trigger uprising. Mid-February is the 40th of a massacre for those who were killed. And traditionally and historically in Iran, people might be prone to pour into the street in the 40th night of their killing of their loved one. So Iranian are hoping that American support some sort of military action, so the uprising would be fulfilled by Iranian.